little poppy skin Backwoodopolis. It's Go-Go-Go!
Fire to a light, like a war, a single love. Oh, the old school memories. Back in the day, everywhere there would be sweet songs playing on the radio. Back in the day, sing along and tap your feet songs, and that was the way. Back in the day. And that was the way. Back in the day. 5, 6, 7, 8. Britney looking great, and Kylie wouldn't change a thing. Jumping double dutch, Hannah said don't touch. Boys began to run with the bass. The old school memories. Back in the day, everywhere there would be sweet songs playing on the radio. Back in the day, sing along and tap your feet songs, and that was the way. Back in the day, everywhere there will be big stars singing on a TV show. Back in the day, strum along to all their guitars, and that was the way. Back in the day. Chesney in the charts, groove is in our hearts. Girls were singing C'est la vie. The old school memories. Back in the day, everywhere there would be sweet songs playing on the radio. Back in the day, sing along and tap your feet songs, and that was the way. Back in the day, everywhere there will be big stars singing on a TV show. Back in the day, strum along to all their guitars, and that was the way. And that was the way. And that was the way. Back in the day.
Hey! I can't believe they're celebrating their 10th anniversary this year. Oh, fantastic. And I'm just going to pause that because that's quite loud. Hello, everybody! How are you? Welcome. And thank you very much for, of course, tuning in on this wonderful Friday evening. Of course, my name is Jack Wright, known as Jackpot Button Lewis on YouTube. And welcome to another of my Facebook live videos, coming to you live right here now on Facebook, and also broadcasting across, of course, also being the creator of the Go Electro Fanpage. That's also been transmitted, this video on right now, and also the other fellow fan, of course, Go fan account of the Go Getters. And welcome to, of course, this very special video that is titled, once again, Radio Go, back in the day, a 10-year anniversary celebration. Yep, that's right, everybody. I actually decided to do this video over a week ago, but I did actually start it a lot more later than usual. But I am, of course, here a lot more earlier than usual, so I can get this video finally done, because honestly, I have been waiting so long to get this finally done. And of course, this is, of course, as you do know, if you did check out just a few weeks ago, my, of course, live video radio podcast, of course, radio video podcast, I should say, of celebrating 10 years, of course, unofficially of course, the band, of course, the British pop band, of course, of Go Go Go. One of the most initiative and most creative pop bands that has ever been, of course, around in the UK British, of course, / British music industry, of course. And as I said, I was, of course, this year marks the 10th year, of course, of Go 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 Electro, as they're now called now, since they were first formed back in 2008. Isn't that incredible? So, of course, once again to celebrate, alongside with my radio podcast I done a few weeks ago, in this video, I, of course, am going to be celebrating the music videos that accompanied the songs. Of course, all from, of course, Go Go Go's very first album, alongside when they were part of the Go 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 show, all the way back in 2010, and that is the album of Radio Go Go Go. I'll just quickly show you it to of course, the screen right now. I do apologise there. Of course, I'm also using my laptop, so there's a bit of reflection there, but there's, of course, the album. This album has been out for quite a while. I think it's actually been out for about 4 years. It actually came out in 2013, and it was made by MPG, of course, which is the music production company that Mike Stock, of course, who was one of the creators and also one of the composers of all the music in the for the band and also in the Go 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 show. And yeah, I am very, very pleased to have this. And of course, like I've said before, like I've done on my radio podcast, I love all the songs on this album, and it's so good. There's just not enough pop music around, of course, at the moment. I know, of course, like big pop bands such as Steps and Bewitched and the Backstreet Boys, they still have, you know, they've decided to reunite and obviously be part of course, you know, like retro festivals and all that. And but yeah, as I said, it's still nice that this band are kind of, well, if you did not remember, of course, they were dubbed as the new generation, Steps for the New Generation. And they're very much like it, because obviously this band of Go 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 does feature 2 male members and 3 female members, just like the pop band Steps. And for also, for any of you who might not remember, Steve Crosby, who formed, of course, Go 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 alongside Mike Stock, who wrote all the music for the band, he also did form Steps over 21 years ago, back in 1997. So, of course, like I just said in this video, as I just go back, of course, I did do this last week, but I did actually start a lot more later than usual. We're, of course, going to be looking back on all, of course, the music videos from this CD of Radio Go Go Go. As you can see, I've got my television right in front of me, and I'm going to, of course, we're going to have a look at the music videos, and also I'm going to show you some of the dance routines to all the songs. So, for any of you fellow Go 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 getters who are tuning in right now, of course, you haven't missed much. We're about to start, but also we've got some very special things lined up, and honestly, it's going to be something really exciting to look forward to. So do stick around for the next hour and a half, because we have got, of course, we're continuing the celebrations, because obviously, if you did not know, Go 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 Electro, once again, like I said, are celebrating their 10th anniversary this year. But also, they are going to be performing at the very famous family rave event, that is Raveroo at Ministry of Sound Super Club in London, next month on the 17th of November. And I have booked my tickets already. I actually won a competition, of course, by the company of Raveroo, who, of course, found the event. Of course, they're the main people that, of course, but creators, and also they promote the event as well. And that was, of course, I won a competition on finding out where the famous character, the Fluffalope, if you might remember from the Go 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 show, who likes eating socks, what was his birthday. And I found out it was the Socks of Sockstober, which is basically a pun on the 6th of October. And I did actually get it right, and as, of course, a reward for that, I actually got a 20% discount off my tickets when I go there. So I'm really, really excited, of course, to go there. And I know there has been a few changes in the lineup of Go 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 Electro recently. I do know that, of course, former band member Holly Atherton, she hasn't left from what I have heard, but I do know that she hasn't been part of Go 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 Electro for a while, because she's just come back from, just quite recently, earlier on this year, from doing a fantastic European touring production of the famous, of course, rock horror musical that is Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show, playing the role of Columbia. performing all across Italy, Austria, I think Germany, and I think also Switzerland as well, from what I do remember. I'm trying to remember this all from the top of my head, honestly, but I don't remember every single country that she went to. But I know that she did have a wonderful time, and I know that loads of people have been wanting her to come back, and I really would love to, because she is an amazing member of the band. She's been part of the band since the very beginning, and her energy, and she's brilliant interacting with children, when of course back in the early days of when she was part of the band. I really would love her to come back, honestly, but I'm still very good friends with her on Facebook. Of course her Facebook name of Holly Go, and also her actual name, Holly Atterson, is also on there, but I can't send a friend request to her because she's disabled that on her official personal Facebook page. But I am also friends with my very good friends Carl Tracy as well, also from the band, and Jade Natalie. And of course, like I said, I did get a chance to meet them at, of course, once again, Raveroo last year. If you have seen my picture when I met them, and I only just became a fan, and if I have not said this before, guys, if it wasn't for Carl, of course, being part of the band, I wouldn't have heard about it. And if he didn't follow me on Twitter over a year ago, would you believe, from last year, I wouldn't have not just heard of what he does, but also Go 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 in the first place. And I couldn't believe that, one, he also loves the motorsport of Formula 1 like I do, and also he loves the pop band Steps as well, which is even more incredible as well. So it's kind of funny that obviously he's part of a children's band that kind of have got a similar format to the pop band Steps, who obviously have also been around for a long time as well. They've been around for 21 years, like I said earlier on. And so yeah, but anyway, of course, I am sidetracking because we've got a lot to get through in this video. That's why I've actually decided to do this early. But before we get on with our first song, of course, if you might remember me doing this last week, but I didn't manage to do it last time fully. Of course, we're going to show you some of the dance routines to, of course, the first song, which is Wake Up Smiling. And I did actually show it in the last one, but like I said, I haven't had the chance to do that, the whole other rest of the songs. We got about halfway last time, so hopefully we're going to try and get all of them into, of course, this video. And so for all of you watching right now, of course, you can join in and sing along and even dance along with me as well. But you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just trying to encourage that so you enjoy yourself, especially, of course, since we're on this wonderful Friday evening. We're so very close to the weekend. And we've had quite a few people watching. Oh, goodness me, I did miss quite a few actually watching. We have got Chad Payne, Shona Robinson, Gareth Owen, also hello there Gareth, nice to see you there mate, of course a fellow Steps fan, George Harrison, alright there George, lovely to see you mate, of course a very good friend of mine from when I perform in amateur Amdram and of course in my spare time. We got Law Woods, Jamie Smith, Jacques Odell Rook, and also, hang on, and Bethany Fox also watching. Well, to all of you watching right now, hello there. You haven't missed much, but I've just started right now. But of course, any of you fellow go-go-go-getters who are watching this right now, you haven't missed much. I'm just about to start. So anyway, of course, like I said, let's get straight on with, of course, this stream. But just a reminder for you guys, if you're wondering why I'm dressed up like this, I'm actually kind of loosely basing myself on the character of Mr. Baffle from the Go 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 show with these steampunk goggles and this, of course, gold hat also to, of course, celebrate the 10 years anniversary of Go 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 Electro. And I've also got this brown waistcoat as well. And if you just saw there, I have to take those streamers off. You might remember me doing that last time because obviously if I'm going to be doing high energy dances, I know that, of course, that's going to get in the way. So that's the whole point of me doing that for. But anyway, I've also got a towel as well, since it's very, very warm in here as well. I know, of course, we're in autumn now, and it is starting to get a lot more colder, so we actually had to, I had to move that out of the way, so, well, of course, I couldn't do anything about it, so I know I'm going to get really hot, but I'm going through all of this just for your entertainment, guys, honestly. But anyway, enough about that. Let's, of course, kick off with, of course, our first music video. And if you did hear earlier on, as always, of course, to introduce or to start off this stream, of course, we're going to start off with the very first song, which is Wake Up Smiling, the trademark song, not just from the Go 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 show, but also the most memorable song that Mike Stock and Steve Crosby wrote for the band over 10 years ago. And we're going to show you a video on how they learn the moves, how you can learn the moves to the, of course, to the song. Now I can also, just to remind you guys, when I done this last time, I had problems with the DVD, so there was times where it skipped and I didn't expect any scratches on the disc. So if that does happen, don't worry, because as I said, I've been trying to fix the problem. It was kind of unexpected, really. It took me by surprise when I done this last time. So, but anyway, of course, if that does happen, don't be put off. I will, of course, if there is going to be a little, of course, a little skip and a jump, I will, of course, catch up with all the dance routines for you, so you don't miss out on anything. But anyway, like I said, let's get straight on with, of course, the first music video. And of course, before we go into the first music video, we're going to learn the dance moves to the song Wake Up Smiling. Sorry about guys, I had to take a little quick drink there because I know it's going to be a hot one today, honestly. So, I'm just going to move, of course, this chair out the way, because this is also going to be my dancing area as well for when we perform. So, anyway, without further ado, let's now, of course, join, of course, all the band members of Go Go Go, of course, that are Holly Atterson, Carl Tracy, Jake Natalie, Gemma Naylor and Steve Leeds, as we learn, of course, the moves to the song Wake Up Smiling. Once again, of course, the first song and music video on my Radio Go Go Go, of course, album from 2013. Let's learn the moves to Wake Up Smiling. And just to quickly remind you guys, I know the music is going to be quite loud on my TV. I'm not going to try and breach copyright, but of course, I know I'm not going to film the whole screen, because obviously I thought you would also want to watch me, of course, doing the moves as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. I'll just need to move this table as well. Oh, I think I just stepped on something there. I do apologise. Oh, that was the bottle cap from my water bottle, so I'll put that to one side, because I could have actually cut my foot there, so I do apologise. Anyway, let's get on with learning, of course, the dance routine to Wake Up Smiling. And let's say once again hello to Carl, Jade, Holly, Steve and Gemma. Hello Holly! Hello guys!
Hi everyone, it's time to learn the moves to our theme song, Wake Up Smiling. And it starts with our special Go 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 move. And all you need is your thumb. So thumbs up everyone. Perfect. Now I want you to push your thumb right out in front.
Right thumb.
Great. Now we're going to swap it with your upper thumb.
Left.
And swap again and make a big circle all the way around the front. Great. So we need to shout Go 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 when we do that move. Let's put it together after 3.
Ready Holly?
1, 2, 3.
Go, go, go!
Great! Now let's move on to the next bit. After that, we do this and say, it's a new
day.
And round. Make a big circle.
With your right arm.
Arm up. It's a new day. Great. So let's put that with the bit we've already learned.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Go, go, go!
It's a new day. Perfect. Next, we need to put our hands on our hips if you're a girl. And boys, hold your arms like this.
Yep.
So girls, like this.
All girls.
Boys, with your arms folded.
All
so
boys.
Give ourselves a nod, because we feel it today. Right, so hands on your hips. We're looking good and feeling it today. Perfect. Let's put that with the rest.
Okay.
After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go, go, go!
It's a new day. Looking good and feel it today. Never been a day like this before. That's it, wave your fingers. Never been a day like this before. Perfect. Let's put that together. 1, 2, 3.
Go, go, go!
It's a new day. Looking good and feel it today. Never been a day like this before. That is brilliant. That's the first half of the chorus. chorus done.
Wow!
And now for part 2 of the chorus. And we'll start
Right.
again with the go, go, go move. So let's practice it just to be sure that we've got it right.
Okay, Holly.
Thumbs up. 1, 2, 3.
Go, go, go!
Now this time we use both hands. You put them up to make an even bigger circle. That's great. So arms up. Sun is shining. Brilliant. Let's put it with the go, go, go move. Thumbs up. 1, 2, 3.
Go, go, go!
Sun is shining. Brilliant. Next, we need to make this shape with our arms. And we swap it over. That's great. So we start with this side
Left one,
and swap it and make it on the other side.
right arm.
Every time I wake up, roll your arms towards yourself, smiling. Give me a big smile, everyone. Perfect. Let's put it with the rest.
You're a good smiler.
Sun is shining.
Every time I wake up smiling.
That's it, big smiles. We're nearly there. We've got one more little bit to learn. And we're going to knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Beginning.
All right,
Thumbs ready.
here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Go, go, go!
It's a new day. Looking good and feel it today. Never been a day like this before. Go, go, go. Sun is shining. Every time I wake up, smiling. Good times are knocking at the door. Knock, knock, knock. Brilliant. You guys look amazing. It's time to try it with the music.
Here we go.
It's a new day, looking good and feel it today. Never been a day like this before. Sun is shining, every time I wake up smiling. Good times are knocking at the door.
You guys are awesome. It looked fantastic. We look forward to dancing with you all soon. See you later. Bye. Bye.
Bye, Holly. Bye, guys. Oh, I do miss a smiley face there. Well, there you go, everybody. Well done, of course, if you were learning the dance routine there. I do apologise, actually doing when, of course, we were learning the dance routine to wake up smiling there. I know we had a few problems with the connection for, of course, this broadcast. So if there was a little pause or, of course, a loss of signal, I do apologise. That was kind of unexpected. That actually did happen last time, so I do apologise for that happening again. There's nothing I could do about this, of course, because obviously this phone that I'm using now to do this video, of course, it's a real old one. So, but I am, of course, getting a new one. So just to let you all know. So yeah. Anyway, let's get straight on with the first video. And oh goodness me, I honestly thought we'd have a load more people here tonight. Honestly. But I know that loads of other people are starting to join in with, of course, this video. We also have Paul Burry and Hayden Palmer watching right now. Hello, guys, for tuning in. Yeah. Well, anyway, of course. But anyway, even though there's not many people watching, I'm still doing this. This will, of course, go up later on, of course, on YouTube as well for all you fellow go-getters to watch. So, yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the first song, like I said already, which is Wake Up Smiling. So, of course, for all of you who've known the dance routine already, now, of course, we're going to do the whole dance routine now. Now, of course, like I said already, as you did actually see I was looking, of course, I know my table might get in the way of some of when I perform these songs, so I might have to move it out of the way just for a few of the songs. So, I'm just going to move it just to be on the safe side, a little bit more further away, just in case if I manage to, of course, catch my foot or any of my body, of course, on it, because I don't want that to happen, honestly. I really don't want that to happen. Even though that has actually happened to me before, and sometimes when you hit something and you don't expect it to happen, sometimes it can really, really hurt. And I think if you can actually see me, guys, I'm not sure if I'm... well, I might actually... I was initially going to keep the main light off, which actually I did put on last time for when I done this stream last time. So I think I'm going to put it on, so just so you can see the, of course, me a bit more better. So just bear with me, guys. There we go. I know, obviously, it does reflect on my TV, so you won't be able to see of course, the TV as much. Or maybe, actually, hang on. Well, it does look a bit bright, but I think you'll be able to see it, guys. So, yeah, we'll have to just go with that, so I'm afraid. But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight on with the first song, which once again is Wake Up Smiling. And, of course, the main song for the Go 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 show, and also the most famous, recognisable song from, of course, the band that have been around for over 10 years. I do apologise, I actually had a hair on my foot, I do apologise. I know, of course, if you did not notice, I am barefoot here, but I know I was going to wear some shoes, but I don't want to, of course, damage the carpet, because I've got a carpet floor here, of course, in my living room, so that's the whole point I'm doing it in bare feet for. But it might actually help anyway, because of some of the dances anyway, so... But anyway, without further ado, let's kick off this, of course, second take of course, the Radio Go Go Go, back in the day, a 10-year anniversary live video, of course, celebration, of course, live video podcast, I should say, and of course, with the first song and the most memorable song from, once again, the Go 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 show, and also the most popular song from the band, written both by Mike Stock and also Steve Crosby, that's Wake Up Smiling. And of course, as always, if you know this song, if you like it as well, don't be afraid to get up and sing along and also join in with my dance routines as well. But of course, like I said, I'm not forcing you, and also I'd just like to remind you, I may not be the best dancer, but I'm also not the worst either. So please don't give me much flack, of course, if I make any mistakes like I did last time, and also, of course, with how my quality of dancing anyway. So, but anyway, let's get straight on with the video. Let's go, go, go!
My dreams have been dreamed and my sleep has been slept. Now I'm lying awake in my bed. There's a smile on my face that I just can't
well done to all of you who, of course, joined in and sung along, or, of course, joined in with my dance routine. That was a real good song, honestly. Well done to all of you right there. Absolutely brilliant. Let me just quickly take a drink there. Woo! That most certainly took the breath out of me there. I know I'm not as fit as I used to be. I know it's been a while since I've been in the gym, but I do apologise for that. Because honestly, I've been so busy with other things. I know that even just after one dance routine, it really does tire out, especially when you put a lot of effort into it, honestly. And we've got a few other people coming in just to watch right now. Oh no, I thought I did actually see something happen there, but no, I do apologise for that mistake. I don't think anyone else has just turned up just yet. But that's fine, honestly, we've only just started. So we obviously are going to get on with the next song, which is This The Life, very, very shortly. But before that, of course, we are going to, like I said already, now I haven't... Of course, I didn't know much about Go 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 Electro when I first came across them over a year ago. So this is the only thing that I actually have got of merchandise, really. But I also, as well, just over a year ago when I went to see them at Raveroo, of course, the family rave event at Ministry of Sound, of course, in London. Over a year ago, of course, obviously, as you did not know, if any of you don't know why, of course, they were called Go 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 Electro. Basically, their songs, as you did hear, obviously, they're more of a retro pop sound, of course, vibe about them. Obviously, this time, most of the songs that from the band they released, they then were given an electro twist. So basically, they sound a bit more dancey, they've got a bit of house, a bit of dubstep, maybe drum and bass in there. But I have heard some of the songs, and they sound amazing, honestly. I would love, of course, the band to release it as their second album. And also, for any of you who are interested, who I also just put up quite recently on my Go 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 Electro fan page, that a brand new member, Amy Cooper, who's just joined Carl and Jade at the moment, they're actually working on a brand new song at the moment, would you believe? That is so exciting. I can't believe it. It's been a long time coming that I have heard that Carl and Jade have been mentioning it as well. And also, alongside that, I know also Carl has been making music on his own as well, being, of course, a solo artist. He has done a load of covers, but he's now started writing music of his own with a producer. I can't remember his name, but but it's also known as the group, of course, as a kind of like production duo, and they're called I'm trying to remember now. Two Mixed Up. That's it, Two Mixed Up, and that's two, of course, not the number two, but two as like TOO. So Two Mixed Up. And they brought out a song quite recently called The Devil in Me, which I have heard quite recently, and it does sound amazing. It really, really does. And also, as I was also going to say as well, they've also been working on a brand new song, which is coming out very, very soon. And that's going to be called, I think, Dance On. That's what it's going to be called. It's not out just yet, but it is in progress at the moment of being produced. And I really can't wait for it. I have heard a little preview already, and it sounds amazing. It's really, really funky. It's got a disco vibe to it as well. It sounds really, really amazing anyway. But yeah, of course, I have got a few other things. Just bear with me. I think I've got a bit of sweat that just dripped off from my eye, so I do apologise. I did tell you already, I know it's getting quite hot and sweaty here, of course. I think I might also have to take my goggles and my party hat off, just for a while, but I will actually put this on later. Oh, goodness me. If I've said before, I have the real tendency to sweat quite a bit, honestly, and I do apologise for that. And since I've been drinking a lot, it feels like I need to go to the loo as well. So do stay with me, guys. I am going to go to the toilet just for a little bit. I'll be as quick as I can, and then we'll move on to the next song, which is This Is The Life. But also I've got something else to quickly show you of some other merchandise that I kept from the band of Go 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 Electro. And all of that will be on very, very shortly. So do stay with me, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm only just going to go to the loo just to, of course, relieve a bit of tension down there. That's all I'm going to say. Nothing more or less than that. But do stay with me, of course, on this Radio Go 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 Electro. Well, I wouldn't say Radio Go Go Go. Well, not Radio. I can't say my words now, honestly. I was going to say Radio Go Go Go. Back in the day, a 10-year anniversary celebration live video podcast. Do stay with me, of course, even though I'm not going to be on screen, because I'm just going to go on to the loo for a while. But in the meantime, I am going to be playing a song just to, of course, kill a bit of time while I'm away. And as you just heard, the instrumental that was playing, of course, on the DVD menu on here from the Radio Go 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 DVD, they were playing the song Choices. I will also show you the dance routine to that song very, very soon. And that's the song that we even got up to last time when we done this. So all of that is going to be coming up very, very shortly. But while, of course, I have a little bio break, I think that's a bit more appropriate to say, here's, of course, another song, which is Choices. Once again, from the Radio Go 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 album. And like as I was mentioning with my friend Carl Tracy, he also sings lead vocals on this. So hope you enjoyed. This is a real nod back to, of course, the early days of Stock, Aitken and Waterman. Of course, some of the biggest pop music producers in the music industry, and Mike Stock, even once again, like I said before, being part of that. Prior to that, of course, he wrote this song as well, and it's a real nod to the past. It really is. It sounds amazing. Anyway, see you in a couple of minutes, guys, and here's Choices, once again from the Radio Go 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 album. Everybody, welcome back. If you're just tuning in right now, of course, sorry about that of course, I had to go and go to the loo because I was desperate to have a pee, but I do apologise for that, being away. But of course, in the meantime, while of course I was away, I just played the song of Choices, once again from the Radio Go 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 Electro album. And once again, if you are joining in right now, of course, on this stream, hello there, my name is Jack Wright, creator also of the Go 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 Electro fan page, and welcome to this second, of course, Radio Go Go Go, back in the day, a 10-year anniversary celebration live video podcast, and of course, once again, celebrating 10 years of the very famous British children's pop band of Go 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 that have been around since 2008. And of course, in this stream, we of course are looking at the music videos that of course accompanied the songs that were made by both of course Mike Stock and also Steve Crosby, who founded the group over, once again, 10 years ago. But anyway, of course, I am back, and I've been relieved, just as I had to go off there, just to, of course, once again, go to the loo. But, of course, aside from that, let's get straight on with the next few songs. And I think that the way that of course, since there's not much else that, of course, I'm going to show you, of course, later on in the stream. I won't actually show you it now, of course, but I'm just going to just quickly say that after when I've shown this, I think we should focus on the other, of course, music videos and try and get this done as quickly as possible, because I know that I did ramble on a bit too much last time. But I can quickly show you when I actually went to, of course, Raveroo last year, and met, of course, the band of Go 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 Electro. I actually asked them to sign some pictures I printed out of. And this first one that I made especially, this one was of Holly. There you go, as you can see. That's how she looked like. Very different to the outfit that she wore, of course, in the music videos, as you did see. But she still had her trademark, of course, red hair, but she had a real cool black and white striped and dotted tracksuit, and also a very cool glittery top on as well. And she also wore some LED light up shoes, which also I have got a pair of them, which you might have seen me wear them before. And actually I wore some also when I went there over, of course, a year ago. I think last May, actually. I've just remembered the date, actually, when I went to see them there. And I actually, just like with the pop band, of course, of Steps, they were given nicknames. I actually had the bright idea of taking that same formula from Steps and giving a nickname for Holly, and I called her Holly Party Go 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 Atherton. And also when of course I met her, this was gonna be a present to her, obviously as a thank you for being a fan. But she also only gone and signed it for me, which was so sweet of her. And she said, thanks for your support, much love, Holly. And she was so lovely, she was so nice to meet. And I know that also, I remember when I went with my dad, John Wright, he actually took me. Of course, since her hair is such a bright colour, originally that's not her actual hair colour, she's a brunette in real life, but she actually started dyeing her hair red, all part of her character, and red is her favourite colour. And she had this like bright, vivid red shade. Of course, she dyed her hair that red shade, and people were always assuming that since her hair is so bright, people might thought it was actually a wig she was wearing. And in fact, that isn't. That's her actual hair. She has still got her red hair to this day. And she actually kind of also kept it. Well, actually, she wore a wig, of course, when she played Columbia in the Rocky Horror Show. But I actually really like it. It actually puts me in the mind of the early days of band member from Steps, Issa Scott Lee, because she used to have red hair, even though that's, of course, in real life she's a brunette now. And of course, but she was a brunette when she started, but now she's turned her hair black as well, or she's occasionally dyed it other shades of like brown or black anyway. But also alongside that, I've also printed out this other picture here, which I found on their official website of the band members. There you go, alongside with Carl there in yellow, and also Jade there in a very cool purple wig. Of course, that's not her real hair, remember, like I've just said. Her real hair colour is, I think she used to be a brunette from what I remember from the music videos, of course, of Go 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 in the early days. But also, she started turning, I think she started dyeing her hair blonde now, from what I remember. So yeah, very, very cool indeed. And I asked them to sign this as well, and as Holly did say, she said, much love, Holly. And I also asked Carl and Jade once again to sign this, as you can see their autographs. I actually asked Carl to sign this in yellow, since that's his trademark colour in the band, but it didn't come up as much. But I can say what he did say here, and it says, to my fellow no, I'll say that again. To my fellow Step superfan, Carl. So, and he was lovely. He really was. He actually, believe it or not, when I first met these guys over a year ago, he actually knew about that I was there, and I actually gave him a wave as soon as he came on stage. And I also got a shout out from him live on stage, would you believe? I mentioned that on my radio podcast, but still to this day, I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. I was so happy that of course, no one else knew that but myself for being a fan. And if he does that again when I go into Raveroo this year, that would just be the best way to celebrate. And of course, if you did not know, guys, so like I said, I've already got tickets for, of course, to go to Raveroo, and I actually am going to be dressing up as Mr. Baffled, the character Mr. Baffled, who we will see, of course, Ian Hardman, who played him all those years ago, very shortly, with, of course, his trademark song, Questions, Questions. He did also make a very special appearance on my radio podcast, so if you haven't not seen that yet, do, of course, watch out for that. And also, by the way, guys, I know that you might think I was actually putting on his voice. In, of course, real life, that wasn't. That was actually his proper voice. Even though that I have been trying to put on the voice of him being an inventor, because that's what the character of Mr. Baffle is. He's actually, I initially thought he was a scientist, but obviously, with the character Questions, he always relies on the band to answer questions for him, so he gets new ideas for inventions. Kind of like Wallace from Wallace and Gromit in a way. I think that's another way to describe him as a character. But anyway, also going back to this picture, and also going back to Jade, she also signed it saying, "Thanks for being awesome," with a heart is there as well, which was really sweet. And also the other band members put kisses on there as well. And I actually, when I met Jade for the first time, I actually embarrassed myself, I had to admit, because when I actually went to say hello to her, I'd done one of those awkward handshakes where I didn't actually like grab her hand, I should say, properly. So that was a little bit embarrassing, but no, they were wonderful, and she asked me where I was, coming from Cambridgeshire, of course, Little Port here in Cambridgeshire. And they were just wonderful. I have supported Carl, Jade and Holly in everything they do. And that's the whole point why I came up with making the Go-Go, of course, Electro fan page. So, of course, you fellow Go-Go getters out there can keep up with, of course, with the latest news on any of the former members of Go, if they're doing anything outside the band, which obviously were some that, of course, have left from quite a few years ago, or anything that the current band members are doing alongside, of course, being in the band, but anything else that they were doing as well. Because if you did not know, I know that my good friend Carl done the London Marathon quite recently for the second time, and he raised over about, I'm trying to remember, I think he raised over about £2,500, which was incredible and a huge amount of money. And he raised that, of course, he raised that money, of course, and gave that to one of his very close charities to his heart, and that was Children with Cancer. And he's been an ambassador for that for quite a few years, and that was an amazing thing for him to do. And I also did sponsor some money for him because he also had his own, I think it was a Virgin Money charity page, so you can obviously donate money, and I donated £20 for him. I was very generous, and I gave that to him, and that money has been put to very good use to try and help, of course, support and also cure children who, of course, have been threatened by, of course, the not obviously always a terminal disease of cancer, which obviously has killed a load of people, as always, over many years. And but no, it was an amazing thing for Carl to do that anyway. But anyway, I do apologise for rambling on. Honestly, I've gone off on one again, guys. Anyway, I think it's time for us to get back to the music now. And of course, I'm rested and ready for another dance. I think we should get on with the next few songs. And of course, let's kick off with the next song in the, of course, On the Radio Go, of course, album. And that is This Is the Life. This is sang, of course, by once again, my very good friend Carl Tracy's good friend in real life of Steve Leeds, who's got a fantastic singing voice. And if I had not mentioned before, he actually puts me in the mind of a very famous children's magician / entertainer, and also TV presenter as well, of course, of Stephen Mulhern. And because if you did not know, he is, just seeing his face and his hairstyle, he just put me in the mind of him so much. I know I haven't mentioned that to him just yet, but because I am friends with him on Twitter, but he does know that I'm a huge fan, and he really does appreciate that, I should say. I can't speak today. I don't know what's happening with me. I did, of course. I haven't had any problems sleeping or anything. I'm just, you know, I'm just so surprised that not many people are watching this right now. It makes me feel a little bit sad, really. I know, obviously, I didn't inform anyone, of course, about this stream tonight, obviously, because of I didn't want people to, you know, think that I'm, you know, always expecting people to come and watch this. But this is all, once again, for the Radio Go Go Go, of course. Oh, one just say Radio Go Go Go, but the Go 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 getters, of course, all you fellow fans of the band. And of course, do stick around, because I know that I might be rambling, but I am enjoying myself nevertheless. So anyway, let's move on to the next song, which is This Is the Life, once again, the second single, and of course video, on the Radio Go 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 album. Hope you enjoy, everyone, and as always, do sing along, and of course, join in with my dance routine, if this is your favourite song also too. Here we go, go, go! That was fantastic. Oh, I did actually fluff up a little bit during that dance. Honestly, I don't know what happened there, honestly. Because I actually have been, if I did make any mistakes, I do apologise, guys. It's been quite a while since I have done that song. But also, I have been working tirelessly on all of these songs, of course, performing them. And let me tell you something. It does take the breath out of you, honestly. Oh, goodness me, my heart is just literally beating out of my chest right now. Of course, I am using my laptop here just to hold my camera, of course, for doing this video. My phone, so I do of course, hope you understand why I need to use it like this. But also, I'm going to be playing some music on my laptop later on in this video, so do, of course, keep an eye out for that, just to remind you. So just don't think that, of course, I am not going to be using it, because I will be. So, but all in good time, of course, guys. Oh, goodness me. I know we've only done 2 songs, but honestly, it feels like we've done so many anyway. But we are, of course, going to move straight on with the next song, which is Lay the Rhythm Down. If you thought, of course, the energy levels were, of course, going to get any more higher, well, I think this is the highest one that we're going to go into now. And but this is my favourite song, of course, from Go Go Go, and that is Lay the Rhythm Down. For any of you, of course, who watched my radio podcast over a few weeks ago, this is of course, a rewritten version of a previous song which actually sounded very similar, but the lyrics were different, and that was called Heaven Bound. But this one, of course, is from a pop song it was originally. It's now been made a bit more house and more dancey like. It's got a bit of a you could say, an electro feel before it was also remixed professionally by top DJs. Which is obviously one of the main songs used in Go 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 Electro currently as well. So anyway, we are going to get on with that very, very shortly. Let me just quickly take another drink. Goodness me. It's a good job that I've got a large bottle of water here, because honestly, I'm not going to be like chugging it all the way through, but it feels like every time that, of course, if I do something like this, I always want to try and keep myself hydrated, because I've been dehydrated before in the past when doing other things that involve me doing exercise, or so when I'm doing shows involving with a high energy, of course, routine to them. So that's why I always find it's very, very important to be a very, of course, key part of trying to stay, of course, with keep all my energy and everything. So. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get straight on with the next song. And just quick time check, as you did not see earlier on, of course, I have got a watch on to keep the time so I don't run over. So we're just coming up to 7:20 now, and of course we're on track, of course, for video number 3. But after all 7 songs, we also got 2 songs alongside, of course, all these ones that are on the album. And one of the songs that was on the album, but the music video wasn't made at the time when this was put out, and that was, of course, Blue Sky Sunshine Day. We're going to be playing that, plus also my very favourite song from, of course, the band, which I have done a YouTube video, of course, well, actually, it was over a year ago, would you believe? And that was the song Back in the Day, which obviously is the title of course, of this video. So obviously that is one to really look forward to. And that is a perfect way, of course, to, of course, celebrate, 10 years of course, the band, since they have been around for quite a while. And they have got, it's a perfect retro song for the band, honestly, to obviously reference a load of famous pop bands and singers, and of course, and even songs, of course, from the 80s, 90s and early 2000s, because I was obviously brought up in the 90s, which was one of my favourite times in, of course, music history, because there were some real good songs out there, and most of the songs were not, it wasn't really, the industry was dominated by dance music, but it was classified the decade of dance around that time. But not just that, it also was very popular for pop music as well, and I know that became quite a popular thing as well, even just from starting from the late 80s as well. So let me just quickly dry myself, and let's get straight on with the next song, on lead vocals by my good friend Jade Natalie, who of course in real life is a brilliant singer. I mean, I can see why they of course gave her lead vocals on this, because you really get a chance to hear her really wail. What I mean by that is, of course, she really knows how to belt out and really sing a song and do it justice. And this song, she kills it all the time. And when I mean kills it, she owns it all the time. It's one of the best songs that I think she's ever done. Anyway, here is, of course, the next song on the Radio Go Go Go, of course, album. And that is Lay the Rhythm Down. Get your DJ decks and headphones at the ready, because here we go, go, go. Remember, sing along and dance along with me if this is your favourite song. Here we go! Come on, Jade! Here we go! Here we go! Let's see your hands in the air! Piano! One last time! One more time! Oh, oh, oh! And the DJ lays the ribbon down. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody! Well, I know, of course, if you were struggling to keep up with that, I don't blame you, honestly. I didn't struggle with that too much, but that was a lot of fun, honestly. We've got a few more people coming in. We've got Stephen Wright watching right now. Hello, Steve. Uncle Steve, of course. To any of you other people watching, that's one of my uncles. Of course, I know you don't normally see me do this, Uncle Steve, but I've been waiting to do this for a long, long time. As you do not know, I love, of course, pop music. But you have admit, of course, I've got a guilty pleasure for children's music as well. I'm just a big kid at heart, honestly. I just absolutely love it. It's one of my things that I absolutely love, of course, because if you did not know, it's one of the things that I would like to, of course, as a potential job. I'm still, of course, young enough for it. I'm sure I am. I'm not too old yet. I would love to be a children's entertainer, honestly, if I do get the chance. So, thank you for, of course, tuning in. Do stick around, because you're the only person that's actually watching this right now, which I know sounds very, very strange, but it is true, honestly. But But anyway, whew, goodness me. That was another high energy routine, wasn't it? Well, anyway, we're not going to stop, of course, long now because, like I said, we've still got a few more songs to get through. So let's try and get through them as quickly as we can. And next up, like you did hear earlier on, we're going to have the song, once again, of Choices, which you heard, of course, the instrumental on the DVD menu right here of Radio Go Go Go. But now you're going to hear the whole song with, of course, my dance routine as well. And let me tell you something, this is like, I think, the hardest routine of all the songs that Go 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 ever released. So, sorry about that, I got another hair on my, of course, on my foot. Oh no, I think I've got it now, there we go. So, let's get straight on with the next song, which of course is now sung on lead vocals by my good friend Carl Tracy, and that is the song which is a real good nod back to the 80s, and of course Pete Waterman, Mike Stock and Mike Atkin, of course, who well, basically brought out these types of songs back in the late 80s and worked for, of course, artists such as Kylie Minogue and Rick Astley, and I think also Sonia as well, if you might remember her, who also represented us at the Eurovision Song Contest all those years ago, would you believe? Insane, isn't it? Anyway, here we go with the next song, which is Choices. Now, just also, before I play the video, this was also one of the songs played on Nick, of course, Jr., because normally these videos, if I had not mentioned earlier on, these some of these videos that you see on right now, these were normally played at certain times, of course, in the day, on, of course, the channel. Wake Up Smiling was for waking up, of course, in the morning and getting up. Of course, Choices was then used as, of course, as a lunchtime song because the band, alongside with a group of kids, they're having a picnic together. And for Hey There Sleepyhead, that's used at bedtime. So, of course, when of course children need to sleep, of course, and not be too late to bed, obviously, if they're on, of course, if it is a school night. And of course they have to go to school the next morning. Anyway, enough about that. It's time for the next song, Choices. And if you are wondering, of course, if you have not noticed earlier on in the stream why, of course, I've got this broom for, this is going to come in handy for this song, because if you may not notice, the character Mr. Baffled, who does occasionally appear in some songs, and in this, of course, music video of Choices, he actually plays what they call a keytar, which is a type of guitar, but it's a mixture of a guitar and a keyboard together, which was a very famous instrument and normally played on songs that were quite famous in the 80s. So, so that's the whole point of it. And it's kind of like a synthesizer as well, because of the keyboard that you play, of course, on the keytar, actually. It sounds a bit like a synthesizer as well at the same time, or an organ. So anyway, let's get straight on with, of course, the video. Oh, I do apologise, something's just popped up on my phone. Storage need full, I know. Well, I've stored a load of things on my phone quite recently, so I do apologise for that. I know it hasn't popped up on the screen there, but of course oh, and I think also it's also cut off the lighting. There we go, I'll put the lighting back on. So there we go. Right, anyway, on with the next song, which is Choices. Take it away, Carl. Delight me with your very good singing voice, mate. Here we go, go, go.
Driver to share, so much together. Sure feels good to me. Choices, choices, fill our hearts with joy. It's such a sweet sensation. So many choices, choices. Festival of voices, what a celebration. Choices, so much to choose from. No time to waste. Festival of choices. Choices.
Go on, Mr. Baffles! Play that thing!
So much to share, so much together. Sure feels good to me. Choices, choices, fill our hearts with joy. It's such a sweet sensation. So many choices, choices. Festival of voices, what a celebration. Choices.
Woo! Well done! That was a real good song. I really enjoyed that one. Whoa, I think there was a little bit of dirt on there, of course, that brush, because actually I got that out from outside, but I bet you weren't expecting me to use, of course, a broom, of course, but it makes up for, of course, a guitar, so, because I mean, some people normally do that. Sometimes, if you hear a rock song, you just find anything and you could just easily make it into an air guitar, and it was either this or a mop, or I could have just acted out myself, which I have actually seen, of course, the band members do when they used to perform this at children's festivals back a few years ago. Well done though, that was a fantastic song, and nevertheless. So anyway, let's of course slow it down a little bit now, because we now have got a very special song that of course I think is quite well, I wouldn't just say an important one, but a very, very special one because of how close the band members are in real life, and they were, of course, they help each other in, of course, the Go 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 show all those years ago to help, of course, with Mr. Baffles, and that song is the Get Along song, sang by, on lead vocals, by Holly Atherton, and this is a great song. It's got a real good dance routine, and funny enough, the music video is really, really funny as well. I remember there's times where Holly gets a bit annoyed, and when she gets pushed accidentally, her reaction to it is just brilliant. She's got such a very animated face. She's just so funny. And funnily enough, also, there is actually a little clip in this video where Jay dresses up as a lollipop lady, and she actually shrugs doing one of the lyrics. So you go like that, basically. And I've been making, of course, sorry, I've been making a load of Go 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 memes. Of course, you know, you've seen memes on the internet like "Come at me, bro," or what other ones can I think of? Oh, I'm trying to remember. That's the only one I remember. I know "Come at me, bro" is obviously quite a popular meme, but this one I was thinking of was when you're at work for 5 minutes, when you've been at work for 5 minutes and you don't know what to do. That's basically the shrug. And her face, Jade, when of course I got a picture up of that meme, is one of my favourites. It's really, really funny. I do apologise, I think I just belched there, I do apologise. I think it's because of all the water I've been drinking, but I do apologise. Anyway, let me just quickly check the time. It's just gone 7:35. Well, we're almost done now, so, and we're getting up to the song Questions, which we're going to learn the dance routine to from Mr. Baffled. So I might actually put, of course, my goggles back on for, of course, that song after the Get Along song. And it's not one of the longest songs, the Get Along song either, and also Questions. So let's get these both done, and as quick as possible, so we could get this video sorted anyway. And we can move on to my favourite two last songs, which once again are Blue Sky Sunshine Day and Back in the Day. So let's move on to the next song, which is the Get Along song. From, of course, the Radio Go 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 DVD, and sang on lead vocals by Holly Atherton. And also there is a bit of marching in there, so of course in this song I should say, of course in this video. So if you want to pretend playing any musical instruments like a trumpet, trombone, or if you want to be the leader, of course, with a swagger stick, do whatever you want. So, and of course, as always, if this is your favourite song, don't be afraid to get up and sing along, and also join in with the dance routine. Here we go with the Get Along song. Let's go, go, go.
We'll sing a get along song, a song for getting along. Side by side with friends you can depend upon. All our troubles are gone, and what could ever go wrong? Hey ho, here we go, sing a get along song.
Here we go.
Sing a get along song, a song for getting along. Side by side with friends you can depend upon. All our troubles are gone, and what could ever go wrong? Hey ho, here we go, sing a get along song. And didn't bells are gonna chime along so merrily. We'll sing a song and get along just perfectly. So follow me,
Come on.
follow me.
Here we go.
And didn't bells are gonna chime along so merrily. We'll sing a song and get along just perfectly. So follow me,
Come on.
follow me.
Everybody.
We'll sing a get along song, a song for getting along. Side by side with friends you can depend upon. All our troubles are gone, and what could ever go wrong? Hey ho, here we go, sing a get along song. All our troubles are gone, and what could ever go wrong? Hey ho, here we go. Hey ho, here we go. Hey ho, here we go. Sing a get along song.
Hey! Woo! Well done, guys. Ah, that song always makes me smile. A real good friendship song, and there we go. I know, of course, I didn't remember most of the routine there. I do apologise for making a little bit of a mess of it, but I actually, like I said, I think it just happens when I do this type of thing. Sometimes I do forget the dance routine, so I do apologise for that. Anyway, let's get straight on with another video. Well, at least we can calm things down now with the next song, but it's another physical, of course, song, this one, because now it's time for one of my favourites, which I think is a very close song to, of course, a particular character's heart. That is in, of course, the Go Go Go, of course, show, slash, of course, Go Go Go, who hasn't been around for a long time, and that is Mr. Baffled. Of course, I've got my Steve Punk goggles on, back again for, of course, this song. So, but before, of course, we get on to the music video, let's learn the dance routine. So let's join, of course, not just the band, but also the character of Mr. Baffled, played by Ian Hardman, as he teaches us, of course, the music video, I should say, to questions. I can't do the move, of course, because I've got these in my hands, but, of course, I will be doing it alongside with, of course, Ian very shortly. So, over to you, Ian. Tell us on how to do the dance routine to questions. Mr. Baffled, how are you?
How do butterflies get teaser? Ah! Hello there, everyone.
Hello.
It's Mr. Baffled here, and I'm so excited because it's time for questions.
Ah,
Are you standing ready?
yeah.
Good. Now let's begin. The first bit goes like this. Take a guess. Have a go. You try.
Yep. Take a guess. Have a go.
Well done. The next bit goes like this. Put my hand up. If I know. Bit dizzy.
Oh.
Be careful.
I'm alright.
You try.
Yep. Put my hand up if I know.
Well done, everyone.
Thank
Give
you.
yourselves a big round of applause. Now, the next bit.
Oh,
The next bit. I've forgotten.
oh,
Think I'm going to need some help on this one.
alright.
Ah, go. There you are. Now,
Yes.
I've been teaching questions, and I've forgotten some of the moves and some of the words. I wonder if you could help me. Now listen, this is as far as I've got.
Yep,
Are you ready?
yep. Take a guess. Have a go. Put my hand up if I know.
And that's about it. Shall we do it all together?
Yeah. Right. Take a guess.
Have a go. Put my hand up if I know. And that's about it. I wonder if you could help me, Steve.
Ah,
Yes, of course, Mr. Baffled. Okay, so the next part we're going to learn is hand on your head,
oh yeah.
scratch my head, and on the word tap, you're going to point to your foot, and then you tap your foot twice.
Right
Yeah,
foot.
very good. Okay, let's try that again. So, scratch my head, tap my foot. Very good, well done. Okay, so we're going to take 4 big walks round in a big circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the front. Very good. Okay, so let's try all of that. So,
Okay.
scratch my head, tap my foot. I would answer if I could. Hey, well done, guys. Okay, so I'm going to pass you over to Carl to learn the next part.
All right.
Okay, guys, so the next bit, you just put your hands up like this. Who, what, when, here, or there, and we'll get points over there. Let's give that a try after 3.
Right on.
1, 2, 3. Who, what, when, here, or there. I don't know, and I don't care. And give yourselves a nod.
Yep.
Let's try that again from the top.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Who, what, when, here, or there. I don't know,
And I don't care.
Perfect. Right, over to you, Mr. Baffled.
Well done, Carl, mate.
Thank you, Carl. But we forgot the end bit.
Oh,
Questions everywhere. Can you try?
with the left and right
Ready?
hands. Yep. Questions.
Questions everywhere. Right, let's now try to put it all together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Take a guess. Have a go. Put my hand up if I know. Scratch my head. Tap my foot. I would answer if I could. Why not when here or there? I don't know. I don't care. Questions everywhere. Right, now let's try it with the music.
All right, a bit more quicker now. Here we go.
Take a guess, have a go. Put my hand up if I know. Scratch my head, tap my foot. I would answer if I could. Why not when here or there? I don't know and I don't care. Questions everywhere. Well done, everyone. That was excellent. Give yourselves a big round of applause. We can't wait to see you soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye, Mr. Baffles. Well, it's been a long time since I've seen Ian, honestly. I do miss him in Go, 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 honestly. Well, anyway, oh goodness me, I'm getting a load of My battery's starting to go slightly on my phone. But we are getting through these songs very quickly now, so I know that took a lot longer than the other song of Wake Up Smiling. So, and we've got a few more people watching. Kate Taylor and Joe Dalton, my old school friend. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. And Kate gave me a thumb up. Thank you very much there, Kate. Lovely to see you. Who's also the auntie, or grandma, I should say, to my very good old school friend, Ryan Hutton. And we also got JC Carson watching. Hello, JC. Lovely to see you. A fellow Steps and Go 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 fan as well. A Go 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 getter. So anyway, now it's time for one of my favourite novelty songs from the show, of course. Well, not just from the show, when it's normally sung by all the band members, but now Mr. Baffled, of course, and that is Questions, Questions. And we haven't got much long to go now, because the time is now coming up to 7:45, so let's finish off these videos, of course these songs, as quickly as we can. So, let's move straight on to the next song, which is, once again, Questions, Questions. And then we'll move on to the last few songs of Hey There Sleepyhead, Blue Sky Sunshine Day, and also Back in the Day. So, get ready guys, here we go, 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 and as always, join in if this is your favourite song with the dance, or of course, when singing along with me. Here we go, go, go!
How do butterflies get inside your tummy? Why do bees have little furry coats? Why does Higgledy Piggledy sound so funny? Why do we count sheep instead of goats or cats? And does a cricket use a cricket bat? Take a guess, have a go. Put my hand up if I know. Scratch my head, tap my foot. I would answer if I could. Why, what, when, here or there? I don't know and I don't care. Questions, questions, questions everywhere. Do gorillas really like bananas? Where do you buy shoes if you're a clown? Why don't sleeping lions wear pajamas? And why must I sit up when I sit down? Fatigue. Can monkeys solve the monkey puzzle tree? Take a guess, have a go. Put my hand up if I know. Scratch my head, tap my foot. I would answer if I could. Why, what, when, here or there? I don't know and I don't care. Questions, questions, questions everywhere.
Who, what, where, when? Who, what, where, when, why? Who, what, where, when? Questions everywhere.
And doesn't Earwig ever wear a wig or scarf? And why does being tickled make me laugh?
Oh! One more time!
Take a guess, have a go. Put my hand up if I know. Scratch my head, tap my foot. I would answer if I could. Why, what, when, here or there? I don't know and I don't care. Questions, questions, questions everywhere.
Hey, well done! That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? A fantastic catchy song there, sang of course by Ian Hardman as Mr. Baffled. I say, that was a real good song, wasn't it? Well, of course, I had a little practice on my accent there. Of course, you might recognise that accent. That's, of course, I'm trying to remember Ian's voice when playing the character when I dress up him, of course, at Raveroo. Later on, of course, in November, on the 17th, when, of course, Go 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 Electro will be performing there for the last time this year. And, of course, like I said, I'm going to make most of the celebrations. Well, I hope you've been having a lot of fun, of course, with these, of course, videos of the songs so far. And we're coming up to the last few songs now, guys. I know, it seems like a long time, but honestly, I had no idea how long this was going to be. So let's finish off with the last few songs of course, the show. because we haven't got much time left. So let's get straight on with the next song, and that is Hey There Sleepyhead. And of course that is sung by all the cast, and this is normally shown as a song at bedtime on Nick Jr. So hope you enjoy, guys. Here we go, 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 with of course the song that is Hey There Sleepyhead.
Hey there, sleepyhead, in your bed dreaming dreams, flying off to faraway places and everywhere in between. Hey there, sleepyhead, in your bed, what's that smile? Are you gonna take me with you? Can I dream along with you a while? Tell us whatever you wish you need, want to share it with you, and then whatever you need, you will make it all come true. When you're in dreams, do you feel like dancing, swinging on a yellow balloon, or jetting along in your silver spaceship halfway to the moon? Hey there, sleepyhead, in your bed dreaming dreams, flying off to faraway places and everywhere in between. Hey there, sleepyhead, in your bed, what's that smile? Are you gonna take me with you? Can I dream along with you a while? Show us whatever you value, we'll get to work for you, and then maybe it'll happen just like you wanted it to. When you're in dreams, do you feel like shouting, singing like a rock and roll star, jumping around on the stage like crazy, playing on your air guitar? Hey there, sleepyhead, in your bed dreaming dreams, flying off to faraway places and everywhere in between. Hey there, sleepyhead, in your bed, what's that smile?
Oh, that was beautiful. What a lovely song that is. I haven't actually heard that for a while, guys. Well, I do apologise. Of course, I don't remember much of the routine to that one. That's my least favourite for a dance routine. But, of course, I don't like the song or anything. It is a wonderful, very sweet song indeed when it comes to bedtime on Nick Jr. I do miss it, honestly. I don't remember seeing this video or any of the others on the channel when, of course, they were first aired. It's really, really something. Anyway, let's of course move on to the last few songs from the show, and next up is, of course, we haven't got the music video for this one, but we are going to play you a video when this was recorded, and that song is Blue Sky Sunshine Day. Real good song, by the way, here, guys. So let's get straight to it. Here we go, and the video is Go 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 at Work and Play to Blue Sky Sunshine Day. But of course, at the time when this came out, the music video was being made at this time anyway. So here we go, once again, with Blue Sky Sunshine Day. This is not a proper music video, like I said, but I will show you the dance routine of what I can remember from the original routine when it's performed live on stage. And of course, Steve and of course Carl, of course my good friends, are singing on lead vocals for this one. Gemma sang, of course, on Hey There Sleepyhead. She's got a beautiful voice. She also sang Wake Up Smiling earlier on alongside, of Jade as well. So yeah, anyway, here we go, once again, with Blue Sky Sunshine Day. Get your suntan lotion, your water, and of course your towel ready, because it's going to be a hot one.
Tell all of my friends to
One last time! Well done! Well, that of course was a video you weren't expecting, were you guys? That of course was a work and play of course video from Go 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 when they were working on most of the dance routines, not just to of course Blue Sky Sunshine Day, but also to a load of other songs. Well, we're almost running out of time, guys, so I think we just have got time just to, of course, do the last song, and that is one of my favourites, which is Back in the Day. So, of course, this is one of my favourite songs, a real nostalgic song, so hope you enjoy, guys, and I'll remember as much as I can for you. So here we go. The Radio Go 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 mix of Back in the Day, the trademark song for, of course, this video stream. Hope you enjoy, guys. Prepare yourself for a nostalgia overload. should be so lucky.
Jumping double dutch, Hannah said don't touch.
Boys began to run with the bass. Oh, the old school memories. Back in the day, everywhere there would be sweet songs playing on the radio. Back in the day, sing along and tap your feet songs, and that was the way. Back in the day, everywhere there would be big stars singing on a TV show. Back in the day, strum along to all the guitars, and that was the way. Back in the day.
Tracy in the charts, groove is in our hearts.
Girls were singing C'est la vie. The old school memories. Back in the day, everywhere there would be sweet songs playing on the radio. Back in the day, sing along and tap your feet songs, and that was the way. Back in the day, everywhere there would be big stars singing on a TV show. Back in the day, strum along to all the guitars, and that was the way. And that was the way. And that was the way. Back in the day.
Woo! Well done, everybody. Well, there we go. That is it. And of course, the time has just gone 5 minutes past 8. So that is it. That is it for, of course, this live video podcast of Radio Go Go Go. And of course, back in the day, a 10-year anniversary celebration live video podcast. It's been a wonderful, of course, video stream for you, of course, watching right now. And I can't believe that, of course, that just to let you know, guys, that I will, of course, my tickets already have been booked. I will be going to see Go 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 Electro at Raveroo at Ministry of Sound nightclub in London on the 17th, of course, of November. If you haven't, of course, booked your tickets, there's still time. Of course, I know I may have won a competition, but they're really, really cheap. Honestly, I can't wait to meet all of you fellow go-go-getters, and we're going to make this the best celebration I think Go 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 Electro are going to ever have. I have no idea that they've been celebrating 10 years this year, and I'm so happy for Carl, Amy, yeah, I was going to say Carl, Amy, and also Jade, who are the new members. Plus, also, I hope it'll be nice to see some of the Go Go Electro dancers there as well. It will be nice to see, of course, Chloe Dean, Aid Suiza, who joined, of course, when Go 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 Electro first came about, and maybe even, of course, new member Emily, who I also saw over a year ago. But anyway, it's time for me to go, but I'm going to play, of course, to play us out. And, of course, like I said, that was the last song to, of course, celebrate 10 years. But just for a laugh, one last time, let's have the last song. Of course, let's hear, of course, Wake Up Smiling one last time to celebrate 10 years of officially, of course, from Go 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 official, which I had found out, of course, on Facebook. Well, not just Facebook, but also Instagram, when they found out I won the competition and celebrating the anniversary of the band, that, of course, we want to make, of course, they want to make most of it. And, of course, let's start the countdown. One more month to go until I see them, guys. But thank you very much for watching, even though most of you, of course, if you have missed any part of this stream, this is going to be up on YouTube very, very soon. So don't worry, of course, if you missed out on any of them tonight. And of course, if you have enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a long stream, but of course, if you have enjoyed it, and if you want to see it all, of course, all over again, just rewind, of course, or go back to the end of this video, and you can watch it all over again, if you've got nothing else to do. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching this, of course, Radio Go Go Go, of course, back in the day, a 10-year anniversary celebration live video podcast. And now I'm going to leave you once again with the trademark song of of Go Go Go, of course, to celebrate 10 years of them being around since 2008, and that is Wake Up Smiling, the main song for the Go 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 show and Go Go Go's most trademark single, written once again by Mike Stock and Steve Crosby. Congratulations, guys, and here's to 10 years of Go 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 Electro! There we go. I was trying to remember the moves there, but I'm thinking about something else there. But I'm knackered as anything. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys. See you very soon.
My dreams have been dreamed and my sleep has been slept. Now I'm lying awake in my bed. There's a smile on my face that I just can't erase, and I can't wait for what lies ahead. Clues to uncover and loves to discover where wishes can always come true. It's a new day, looking good and feeling today. Never been a day like this before. Sun is shining every time I wake up smiling. Good times are knocking at the door. My dreams are a jumping, my plans are a bumping. I'm rocking and ready to roll. I'm feeling outrageous, this life is contagious. My body is out of control. People to beat all the world's at my feet, making new friends again and again. It's a new day, looking good and feeling today. Never been a day like this before.
Go, go, go!
Shining every time I wake up smiling. Wake up smiling. Good times are knocking at the door. People to beat all the world's at my feet, making new friends again and again. It's a new day, looking good and feeling today. Never been a day like this before. Sun is shining every time I wake up smiling. Wake up smiling.
Good times are knocking at the door. Happy 10th anniversary! Go, 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 Electro! Oh. 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 There's something wrong with me bottle. I'm trying to get it open. Oh God, come on, come on. Oh God. Ah, it's falling apart. Hey! Happy 10th anniversary, go, 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 Electro! Woo! See you very soon, guys!
Good times are knocking